Hello again. In previous video I mentioned I'm going to talk a little bit more about creation process and what does it mean that you are God? What does that mean for you? It's really important that you understand this fact. You have this creative power inside of you. Okay, so listen, has ever happened to you that you thought about somebody and that person called you? Or that you desired somebody and somebody gifted you that thing? Probably you have those examples in your life, right? Quite a few, I guess. We all have those experiences. What we are usually not paying attention to is actually that we brought that into our life. By thinking of that person, we prompted something in that person to call us. By desiring a thing, we put in a flow the creation process that brought that thing to us. But where we go wrong is in this thing, that we think we can do that in small, simple things. Like I'm looking for a book and look, there is that book I was looking for. Or, you know, I want to go out tonight and look, my friend just called me, let's go out. And we think that this only applies to small things, but we cannot manifest that in big things, like business success, like manifesting $10,000, creating health, you know, creating a romantic relationship. That's where we fail as creators, okay? Because if you understood that it's the same process that made your friend to call you and ask you out, or that made you get that book that you wanted to have, or whatever it is, that small thing, that the same process applies to everything in your life, then you can really, really manifest big things. But one thing that is really important is this, to have a time of rest. You know how the Bible says that God created everything in 6 days and then 7th day He rested, right? The God rested. What does that mean? It means you are creating, you start this creative process, right? You desire something, you feel it inside. That's the important part, is that you feel like you have it. Let's say if I want to manifest a romantic partner or $10,000, I would feel like I'm already there, like I already have it. I would, you know, if it's money, I would feel it between my fingers, how it smells and all of these things. So you go through this process, and then you realize I already have it. And once you come to this realization, even though physically it didn't show up yet, you rest. There's a time of rest, patience and rest, where you do nothing. Nothing. You forget about it, you go on with your life, you do other stuff, you don't worry about it because you know it's done. That is the 7th day, when you know it is done. And when the timing is right, that thing or that person will show up in your life. And that's how the creation process works, and you can use it truly, truly in all aspects of your life. Please use it. Find out what a creative power you have inside of you. Wishing you all the best with this.